Your general government operations budget includes $1.7 million for two technology initiatives. First, there's a $510,000 line to migrate department applications to the cloud, and $1.2 million for a new laboratory information system. Could you please share with us why these initiatives are important to the department?
Yeah, Senator, thank you, and I'll look to Deputy Secretary Hellstetter. But just on the top line, I mean, the LIMS and the Lab Information Management System is something we've talked about for a long time, right? The theme of the day is sort of the regulatory responsibilities we have. The laboratories loom large in that conversation. So having the technology commensurate with those responsibilities is really critical. Right, and then the cloud is the migration, so you have some redundancy, so you're not overly exposed as we feel like we are today. We've got to get that to the cloud so we have some backup. But Greg?
Yeah, just to enhance what the Secretary said, great question, by the way. Our lab information management system, that's like the heart of everything that we do at PVL, at Penn State or NBC, New Bolton Center, with UPenn. Without that, you collect your samples, you drop them off. That accession of reporting it in after the tests are reported out, it generates the reports, sends it to the client or the veterinarians as well. So that's, I think the system's like built in 2005, and I don't know how many folks have a 2005 phone, but so to upgrade that's really critical for our infrastructure at the Department of Ag. And as far as the migration to the cloud, of course, we're on legacy servers. I was looking at the costs, with IT, we have our biweekly check-ins, moving over to new servers, but then you don't quite get the disaster recovery that you would want, maybe down to an hour or less. So putting the money up front to go right to the cloud right away is instead of going to a server, and in a couple years we'll have to go to the cloud anyhow. So that's what that cost incurs.
Well, and that actually leads really well into my next question.
Yeah.
That need for having that backup. Last month we learned that 77 servers housing a lot of State Department, Commission, agency data was somehow erased. Did those servers hold or maintain information that's important to your department's operations?
I would have to defer to OA on the technical side of that. I just know that we need upgrades for sure.
So were you impacted by that?
No.
Okay, very good, very good. Thank you again, Mr. Secretary, Deputy Secretary, and thank you, Mr. Chairman.